Hurricane Alex causing flooding and has spawned at least one possible tornado that touched down in Brownsville already.
Our Tim Gerber is in Port Isabel. He's tracking Alex. So, Tim, is there anything at all open there at this point? Is everyone just hunkered down for the storm already?
Well, as you would imagine, most businesses are boarded up and closed, but not all. Believe it or not, we had lunch at a Pizza Hut here in Port Isabel today, this afternoon. There were other people in there as well. And right next door where we're doing our live shots, this restaurant was open just in case anybody showed up. Have you had any customers?
Mostly employees. Yeah. We've got a group of 5 restaurants out here, and, we just want to make sure they got paid so they can get out of town for...
Brian Salazar is the operations manager for Pelican Station, located at the foot of the Queen Isabella Bridge. Even as the waves were crashing up against the dock outside, many of his employees were showing up to collect those checks. And Salazar said that he was going to call it a day at about 3 o'clock. He actually closed at about 2 after everybody had showed up and picked those checks up. Now, most of the other businesses across town had closed well before noon. Many of the gas pumps are now closed as well. And having endured a Hurricane Dolly just 2 years ago, they're still recovering from that and also trying to deal with tourism in a down economy. A lot of people are just hoping that Alex spares the coast and this area so that hopefully they can get back up and running for business in time for the 4th of July holiday.
It will reduce it significantly, but I still think once everything clears up, Friday, we get everything cleaned up as far as the beach and everything's concerned, people will come back out to the island.
And you just heard Steve Brown talking at the top of the show about one of those feeder bands coming through to the coast. We're feeling the effects right now. We had a little bit of a lull. It's dried out a bit, and we're getting some really good winds, and they're driving that surf right up above here where we're doing our live shot. We haven't heard any really damage reports other than that there's some power lines down, some trees down, and obviously some street flooding over on South Padre. We have not experienced any damage at all here in Port Isabel, although we do hear that there are some areas with some spotty power outages. We're going to go out and check on those and bring you some latest information on what's going on around here and how people are enduring Hurricane Alex, who's now a Category 2 storm. Live in Port Isabel tonight, Tim Gerber.